Hello, Philly Cuts here. I was going to record a cheat meal last night for you guys when I was out on that date, but we ended up going to Japanese steakhouse hibachi grill, and what I ordered wasn't really much of a cheat meal. I ordered some swordfish hibachi, and it had some rice, brown rice I got, and grilled vegetables. So that isn't really much of a cheat meal, I would think. You know? Maybe because it was cooked at the restaurant. Could have had more grease, granted, blah, blah, blah. But I don't know. And plus a whole bunch of shit happened at that date that didn't go very well. Maybe I'll get into that as this video goes. But anyway, I couldn't end up recording it anyway. So... Alright, so I've been pretty good the past week and a half, actually, because I should have had my cheat meal on, like, this past Monday, okay? Cheat meal I had before was 2 pieces of buffalo chicken pizza with some blue cheese dipping sauce. And now for this cheat meal, I'm going to go with Vermont's finest, Ben & Jerry's Froyo Cherry Garcia. And it's cherry low-fat yogurt with cherries and fudge flakes. And it's actually not too bad. I'm probably going to maybe eat half, maybe 3/4 of this container right now, maybe for your viewing pleasure. Not like quickly or anything. I'm just going to eat it and talk about stuff. So this isn't like an eating challenge or anything. But this, it's not too bad. It's got 4, the whole pint has 4 servings, as you can see. All right, there we go. Now it's in there nice. 200 calories per serving, 3 grams of fat per serving, which isn't that bad. You know, this isn't really that bad of a thing. I could probably eat this as an occasional snack and not really consider it as a cheat meal. It does have 37 grams of carbs, 27 grams of sugar. And look at that, though. It does have 8 grams of protein. So even if I do eat 2 servings of this, it's 400 calories, but I still get 16 grams of protein, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. And also it has 2 grams of saturated fat. So let's, I took the plastique off of it. I've had this low-fat yogurt before. I usually like to get the fish food low-fat yogurt. If anyone's ever had that, it's tremendous. But there you go. Kind of looks like just like a pink vanilla chocolate chip ice cream, which I love. So it's, oh my God, it's like the first sweets I've really had other than my no sugar, low fat Jell-O pudding. Oh man, I can just feel the dopamine rushing in my brain. Oh, yeah. This is pretty good. Alright, so anyway, we're on this date, and it's with someone that I've known, I've known her through grad school, and, I don't know, apparently she's liked me for a while, and I don't know, I never picked up on it. Sometimes I'm like autistic when it comes to those kind of things, picking up on stuff like that, somebody likes me or something. Not like I have a million girls that like me. I'm not trying to play that up, but, and I was always kind of friends with her. We were in some classes together throughout grad school. We did one class together where we had to do, the professor gave us an obscene amount of work, where we had to do 8 presentations for the semester. And it's pretty stressful. It was a lot of work. It was a pain in the ass. There were 4 people in each group. So you really had to coordinate times to get people together. And, when you're an undergrad and stuff, I don't think that's that big of an issue, especially if you're a freshman, sophomore, whatever, and most people live on campus. If you're away at university. I don't think it's that big of a deal, you know. When you get into grad school, most people already have, you know, somewhat of a life established. They're also working. And it can be really hard to find the time to coordinate these, you know, get-togethers to do projects. So it's kind of a pain in the ass. But, so I don't know. I guess maybe through that and through doing those kinds of things, she kind of likes me. And we've always been, you know, kind of talking on the phone here and there. Mostly communicating at times through Facebook, texting, stuff like that. But long story short, I don't know. She, I guess I was kind of a jerk too sometimes because we would try to make plans and then I would kind of blow them off sometimes or just kind of, you know, not answer her. I don't know why. That's kind of things I do. Sometimes I'm a jerk. But, I don't know. So we make plans and, you know, I wanted her to decide where to go eat. And I know a lot of people are like, well, you're the guy, dude. You should decide where you should go eat. I decided on what movie we were going to go see. And I was like, you decide where to go eat. And like all through the week, she couldn't decide. And I was getting increasingly agitated with that. You know, I was getting like kind of perturbed, you know, not overly perturbed, but, you know, kind of getting annoyed. Probably because with my job, what I have to do, I'm helping people all the time and sometimes coordinating things for people, and it gets annoying, you know. Sometimes I would like to just relax and maybe have someone coordinate something for me, you know. Maybe that's selfish of me, I don't know. Maybe that's something I need to work on. I don't know. But, long story short, it gets to the day of the date. Still haven't decided where we want to eat. So I'm just like, fuck it. We'll go to the Hibachi Grill. That's where I wanted to go first anyway. We'll just go there. I like going there. I have a good time there. It's fun. Well, we can go to Hibachi Grill, but I don't want to sit at the hibachi table. I was like, come on. That's what you do when you go to the Hibachi Grill, right? You sit at the table. It's fun. But you gotta sit next to people you don't know at the hibachi table. I was like, oh my god. Holy shit. Alright, fine. We don't have to sit at the hibachi table. We'll get a booth. So we got a booth. But before we even got to the restaurant, it was like I wanted to go eat once I got out of work. Eat at like 7 o'clock. You know, so I get out of work at like 5:30 and be able to jet over. Go home, take a quick shower, change, get ready, you know. Get ready like guys do, you know. And she texts me at like 12:30 on my lunch hour. And it was like, she says my boss is wanting me to stay late for a meeting. I was like, okay. And then she's like, and I still kind of want to go to the gym at 6, but that would be too late, right? That just really got me mad. So I just like cut to the chase, and I was just like, look, if you want to back out of the date, just back out of the date, you know? And I texted that. That really got her upset, you know? And then she accused me of, well, maybe, there we are, progress-wise on that. And then she was like, well, maybe you want to back out of the date. Phil, do you want to back out of the date? Remember, this is not someone I just met. This is like, you know, someone I knew for like a couple years again. Kind of like maybe a Harry Met Sally type thing. Maybe some of you guys know that movie reference, you know. So there's always been kind of like that tension there. So, because ordinarily if I had just known the person, I wouldn't be so, I guess maybe aggressive or a dick, maybe. I don't know. So, anyway, that goes back and forth for a little while, blah, blah, blah. I don't answer again. I don't answer her again until like 3 o'clock because I had a couple clients come in. And I couldn't talk. And so then I was just like, fuck it, we'll go to the hibachi, whatever. We'll go after you go to CrossFit. What time do you think it'll be? Let me know. She's like, okay, 8:15. All right, so work ends. I go home. It's, I don't know, about 5:30. I go home. Kind of lay down. Watch some TV. And then I fucking fall asleep. Of all things, I fall asleep. I fall asleep. And when I wake up again, it's 8 o'clock. I'm like, holy shit. I haven't even showered yet. I haven't even done anything. Here am I bitching at her about, pushing back the time. I also was giving her heat when she said 8:15. I was like, you better be there at 8:15. Because, again, I know her. She kind of has a history of being late. She's not a very punctual person. I would have been starving by that time, wanting to eat. So I call her, I immediately call her. And I'm like, look, I might be a little bit late. I didn't say why, but I was like, I might be a little bit late. Anyway, long story short, I get there by 8:45, half hour late. She was waiting there a half hour, so she's pissed. Starts complaining to me about me being late after I gave her all that heat about being on time, blah, blah, blah. Apparently, while she was waiting, she was like texting a few of her friends about what the situation was with me being late. And her one friend is texting her like, I forget, she showed me what she texted to her friend. Her friend was like, Jesus Christ on a cracker, get GTFO now. Like, get the fuck out. Like, leave the restaurant. Like, leave. Leave before I got there. So that kind of ticked me off, and I really wanted to troll, I wanted to troll her girlfriend. I was like, give me your cell phone, let me send a text. And I kind of wanted to, like, maybe trump it up or something, create some kind of situation. Or I wanted her to text, that, like, the worst kind of things were happening on the date. I was like, text her. I was like, just text her that, my drink spilled or that I got food all over the place or something, or that I really embarrassed you. And she wouldn't do it. So I was kind of disappointed by that she wouldn't do that. She wouldn't have fun with that. And that made me disappointed. And then I think she thought that I was just some kind of immature, idiot for wanting to do that kind of stuff. And I think that really turned her off. And, I don't know. It was kind of a weird date. We were able to talk, have conversation. And we were supposed to go to a movie. I think we were going to see that, whatever that new shitty horror movie is with Eric Bana. What the hell's the name of it? Deliver Us from Evil, I think. We're going to go see that. I can't tell how much of this I've done because it's like melted around the sides and I got like a ball in there. Maybe I should stop soon. I don't think I'm halfway yet. Alright, anyway, so we're supposed to see that movie. And then she starts saying that, like, she has a cold, whatever. She's not feeling good. She was kind of stuffy during it, but anyway, ended up being that she didn't want to go. So I was like, alright, fine, we don't go. I picked up the tab, of course, and called it a day. Walked out to a car. And then I think she texted me later, like, thanks for dinner, Phil. And then all I texted back was YW, you're welcome. And then there was like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, no text. And she was like, you're mad, huh? And I just texted back, nope, I'm okay. Hope you feel better, have a good night. So that's where that ended. Who knows where it's going to go from there. I'm thinking it's probably going to stay in the realm of friend status. That's what I think. I'll probably keep that at. Because I don't know. It's just not a good situation, I guess. Off to a bad start. Because it was kind of weird, right? Like, I don't know if anybody's ever been in that kind of situation where you're, like, kind of friends with the person, and then, I don't know, it was like she was kind of pushing on me a little bit, like, you know, we should go out on a date, which is why I would have picked up, you know, which is why I picked up the tab, because I'm like that, you know, if I think that I'm in date situations with women, I always, you know, pay for those dates. But if it was, like, friend status, luncheon or going out, it would have been like split the tab, you know. And I'll give her credit. She did say, "Do you want it? You want? I could pay for half or whatever." And you know, whatever. I said no, of course. So I can't blame her for that. And it's probably something my guys should do. Anyway, and if it's sexist and outdated, whatever, fucking guilty as charged. Sue me. And, so, I guess I was kind of disappointed. You know, my swordfish hibachi was pretty good, though. It's pretty good, and I was impressed that I stayed with, kind of a healthy meal, you know. And now I'm having my cheap meal here, which this is very good, by the way. Ben & Jerry's is the best. I think one of the founders actually died of fucking coronary heart disease. That's how good it was. Because, you know, like the regular flavors and stuff have something like 20 grams of saturated fat in it. It's like ridiculous. It's like 40% fat. But. Alright. So that's how date night went. Sorry about it. And, you know, I'm sure there'll be others. There always are. So I won't let me down. But I thought it'd be a good subject to talk about while we eat ice cream or froyo together. I'm probably such a slob right now. I didn't even notice how I was eating this. Okay. I think I'm about halfway through quarters. Might have some more videos later. Might do another vid today. Might review that thing back there. My bean bag. As you can see it. Kind of like it. It's growing on me. I do have some complaints. So stay tuned for that, people. And I am trying to get more stuff up on my gamer channel. Alright. Peace.